Hey everybody, welcome to the nightly vid. No charts needed tonight. So the gist is potentially 2-2 reversals across all the indexes. If not, we do still have further weekly magnitude on the SPY. We did see a simultaneous break, tech, semis, Qs, which has not gone daily reversal against yet, so we want to be aware of that. Although we do have a good chunk of bullish hammer setups across the market, we must be sure that we have a simultaneous break to expect any sustained recovery, specifically tomorrow. If we do not see several reversals tomorrow across the indexes, tech, semis, we can't say that they've recovered. Relative strength is currently to the XLF sector, as well as some of the healthcare sector, also including insurers like Aflac, Allstate, and Progressive. For 2 down, 2 up, you'll have all the indexes. As far as hammers are concerned, you got the big boys, Palantir, Nvidia, AMD. You also got a nice PMG and AVGO if the semis kick in. And then in the tech, you have ANET, App, and SoFi. These are all going to be a mix of 322 and hammer setups. In the financials, you got potential hammers, SCHW, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. There is a PMG in here. I'm not sure. I believe it was SCHW with the mother bar reclaim, but there's also JP Morgan, which could, in the honorable mention, we actually removed it, but JP Morgan could 3-2 expansion day and cause a double inside week break if financials were to firm up tomorrow with the market trying to recover. In the healthcares, we have LLY, which is a hammer day to try and confirm a weekly 2-1-2 reversal at the bottom of the broadening formation. And then we have RCL, which has full time frame continuity, hammer day, confirming a weekly reversal and a 2 going 3 month with potential sympathy to the cruise lines. Because we do see, obviously insurers and financials, but we also did see some strength in the hotels, casinos, that type of stuff early in the week. So if we do see things recover, Royal Caribbean could be on that list with the hotel kind of industry / sector. And then high volume, you'll have Robinhood, which has a pretty nice 3-2-2 setup. So if we do see things start coming back, right, you best be knowing we want to look for things that look like this. 3-2-2 on a Thursday, right? Those weeklies will be nice and cheap. So we'll be watching for it. And then inside you have PanW. Then honorable mention, maybe NVTS reversal. It's just one I have on the radar. And then URA, potentially the T2 day to cause a reclaim, a really big one. This is something we pointed out to the members today. But you're going to see this. So uranium, notice this is where people get tripped up. So it made the new lows, hammer, nice recovery, reversal, boom. Lower highs to that, right? And then higher lows to this. So this all got stuck in the middle. Then you'll see 3 broadening formation. Once you can get out of that 3, that's when the expansion kicks in. So you can see in this case, 3, 2, 2. This is all 3 to this. And then 2 up, doesn't go anywhere. 2 down, boom, takes them down. Now the range went from looking like this, it's now looking like this. When you draw them like this, you can really see how the range increases in size. So it goes from obviously this tiny little range to from this high to this low. So if we can get recovery, this is one, I'm personally leaning towards, because if AI is going to be the next big thing, you have to power it somehow. And uranium's, along with solar, potentially, maybe, probably not. Uranium's probably the best bet. So definitely want to know about that. And even just the way it closed today could be, calling for us to buy some to start. But that is going to be the gist going into tomorrow. As far as your focus is concerned, you could just copy this list here. But I'll leave it to you guys, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow. If the market does continue to puke, which it very well could if we don't see reversals, we will just be playing the intraday, 15-minute, 5-minute reclaims back in the direction of our weekly signals, specifically on stuff like SPY, which still has a magnitude that I could take out, as well as the NASDAQ futures. But that's all I've got. So adios and have a good rest of your night. Peace.